Hi, this is Revolution 728 Mystic B. In this video I will be talking about the main issue with most incels and why you should stop coping with stuff like it was over from the start and it's because of random DNA or how you look. The majority of users, now this is a copy from a post I wrote in July, but the majority of users cry about their genetics when mostly everything is environmental or societal. Every incel has a shitty environment, with no exception. If you are an incel, you were put in a bad environment. Obviously, genetics determine some things, such as how tall you will be, or a few facial ratios, but the main point is, you can live a good life with bad genetics, while you can never live the same good life with a bad environment. The reason you can't accept this and fail to understand it is because it hurts more than to have something, but then have it cruelly taken away from you, than to never have it ever. If you lose money, you will feel worse if you lost all of it than if you were poor from the start. That's due to your brain trying to correct your behaviour and gaslight you. The fact is, you failed the game, you were part of it, like almost everyone else. It was not over from the start. You most certainly had a decent life until any random age, and your adolescence, for me it was around 12, when you realise the environment became the root cause of your problems. You were sabotaged. In some cases it is overly strict parents, in other cases it's parents forcing you to do whatever, in other cases like me it has been thrown into the abyss with nasty people you don't belong with. But since this is not incels.is, I can say this part safely. I was better looking than all of my old friend groups, and I'm now taller than all of them with a wider frame. I also have some things they don't have, like crystal blue hooded eyes, but that's besides the point. They all have a healthy mind, they all lost their virginity at the young ideal age, they've had at least 5 girlfriends, they are content with their life. In fact, they even mocked me brutally for being a virgin at one point. To illustrate how much it actually matters what I'm talking about, a so-called genetically poor, let's say ugly plus short plus has a terrible body composition, although rich economic man, will live a way better and fulfilling life than someone of so-called good genetics but economically poor. Let's say a Chad light or Chad man that has to wage slave at a shitty construction site. There's plenty of those. Or let's say one who's a low-tier football player who later drops out and now works as a cashier. There should literally be no debate on this. There's too many people using their cognitive bias, saying they were treated worse for certain factors by certain people. The issue with that is most of the people, not the factor, but that's a topic for a different video. However, the data is out there that there's so much new stuff nowadays that there never was even 10, 20, 30 years ago. I'm literally repeating water is wet. I could go on, but I don't want to deviate too much from the original point. To add to the previous point, if you're watching this, you're probably anything from age 17 to early 30s. There's boys much younger than you, mostly 13 or 14 year olds, but some even 11 or 12, which is common on my country. But besides that, no matter how ugly or short or poor you think you are, or how bad your genetics are, there are guys with much worse genetics than you who look like absolute freaks and cannot even function as adults, even in this stupid society. So the next time you think of blaming them, like some incels or looksmax.org user, then think again.